All right, guys. After just seeing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for the first time about a minute ago, I am incredibly confident that one of two things is happening. Um Either this game is a prequel to Skyward Sword with them creating with them creating Skyloft, right? Or that still stands, but perhaps it is also the end of Breath of the Wild. It is a sequel to Breath of the Wild, but somehow, I don't know, crazy Sheikah time stone bullshit. I don't know. One way or the other, that is going to make the timeline loop around in on itself. Like, I fucking guarantee you, I'm like 95% sure that that's what we're seeing. Like, because right here, they're bringing that up, right? And he's falling off like he did in Skyward Sword. And we have this fucking crazy thing, and right here, this symbol right here is a dragon or whatever, serpent eating itself. They're both eating each other. So like one is feeding into the other one in a circular pattern, right? Right? So I fucking guarantee it that that's what they're gonna do somehow. Um, because if we look back, okay, they give us this. I can't immediately conjure up what that is, except maybe it kind of possibly looks like Majora's Mask, kind of, and perhaps this are the are the what do they call them, interlopers or something, and Twilight Princess is like evil people, right? And you also see them in A Link Between Worlds, kind of. I don't know if it's a reference or whatever to Majora's Mask, but something's going to happen, right? And we can watch. Look, okay. So there's Link fighting all the horde monsters of Ganon, Bokoblins, Moblins, all that. Then we have this, which I'm getting some Thunderbird vibes, possibly. Let me bring up Thunderbird here. Maybe not. Maybe that is just a blatant overreach, which I fully accept. But you see right here, this, I don't know, maybe not exactly, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too confident on that. But okay, and we go back like a little breakdown. Um we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Obviously, something has to do with the seven sages. Now, the big issue here is that if it comes before Skyward Sword, um, we know Skyward Sword is the start of the curse that binds all three of them together, right? Ganondorf or Demise or whatever binds, the reincarnation shit with Link and Zelda and Ganondorf. So this could possibly be the beginning of Demise, possibly. And the only reason I'm saying this, well, I gave you a lot of reasons already, but in Breath of the Wild, we do have like the Temple of Time, right? And that Temple of Time looks incredibly uh well, no, never mind. I'm not going to say that. But well, no, I guess I am. It's very, very much in the same vein as a Skyward Sword. So the Temple of Time being up in the air, uh, and then falling back down in Skyward Sword. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I still definitely do hold to the fact that this is, it's gotta be a prequel to Skyward. It has to be a prequel to Skyward Sword. Like, am I just fucking crazy? I don't know. The thing about it is, though, well, we do have the Master Sword, and they haven't created the Master Sword yet in Breath of the Wild. So perhaps what happens in this Breath of the Wild sequel to make it a sequel to wrap around back in onto Skyward Sword, perhaps some kind of crazy ass shit happens, and the Skyward Sword just isn't. I don't know. I don't know. Something happened to it. Temporal anomaly, whatever. I mean, it's not off the wall to think that because we do have a lot of time travel in Zelda, but I don't know. The thing is, look, she has that that weird fucking looking face. I'm assuming this is Zelda or possibly the goddess Hylia. You know, so perhaps when Link and Zelda are in the dungeon or wherever the fuck they are at the beginning of that first teaser that we got a long time ago, a couple years ago, perhaps they find Hylia and she gives, Zelda her powers and becomes mortal like it is in Skyward Sword to keep Demise out of the way. And perhaps this is the creation of Demise, and she does that. She transfers her powers to Zelda to try and keep Demise at bay. Because we do know that Demise is locked up somewhere, right? Before you release him with that, or before things get really shit, and he releases himself from that whatever the fuck it was, that little stake in the ground or whatever. The thing about this is we have all of this weird stuff that we've never seen. Like, this has got to be some kind of new faction or something. Maybe it's before the Sheikah kind of came into their own, because you would imagine, see, there's the same symbol right there. You would imagine that any kind of, hold on, any kind of iconography would have to deal with the Sheikah, but no, they're using that they're using that weird whatever the fuck it was on that cat angel looking thing. Yeah, that right there. I don't know. It's like fucking spitting out words that make no sense. But no, I very much believe this is at the beginning of the timeline. Long story short, right? And if they do some crazy time shit, then you can make that happen with it also being after Breath of the Wild, which I believe Aonuma said it could be any one of them. Like, where does Breath of the Wild fit in the timeline? Anywhere you want. I don't know. But the thing is that no matter what, if all the timelines eventually meet up like that, that's called convergent evolution. Lots of shit, tons of examples in nature where you have two completely different like species, but given their environment and everything like that, they evolved separately, but they look the same. It's convergent evolution. So maybe all of these timelines are just destined to be that. And no matter how, no matter which Link defeat timeline, child timeline, adult timeline, they're all destined to come together, right? If that makes sense. I don't know. Does that make sense? Maybe I'm not explaining myself well. But there's no sign of Sheikah anything on here. And we do... We do... Shit, this theory may go completely out the window. Because didn't we get a trailer... with Link with the Master Sword, and I think Fee is in there, perhaps in the hilt of it. And maybe at this point it's like the Goddess Blade. Let's go look at the other trailers. Just to put everything into context. Okay, here's the E3 2021 teaser. Okay. See, it's not Ganon. Everyone says it's Ganon. It's not gonna be Ganon. It's gotta be Demise. It's got to. Like, am I wrong? It has to be Demise. So I think this is them finding Hylia, or somehow Hylia like transfers her power. I I can't remember the exact language that she says at the end of Skyward Sword, like explaining everything. But I definitely do think this is that story. I really do. Okay, so there's a Sheikah symbol. You'll notice we don't even have a Triforce. Well, no, is that a Triforce symbol? Get a closer look. Not really? I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Again, I bet all of this stuff is the upheaval of the, various little land motes in the sky in Skyward Sword. They're essentially creating that portion of the game in Skyward Sword. I mean, it's gotta be that. And and even then, if we go here and we have all these robots and stuff, which do, they're clearly Sheikah or the precursors to Sheikah or something like that. But we do know in Skyward Sword, they were incredibly technologically advanced than the time era that Skyward Sword actually, plays during. Because we get those time stones and they open up that, I don't want to call them a portal, but they shift time back, like, what do they say, like 1,000 years or something, some crazy amount. Yeah, I don't know if it still could be a sequel to Breath of the Wild. Like I said, they could do it. They could make that a sequel, but also the main point is that this is going to be a prequel. It just is. It's done. Okay. I mean, think of Zelda, think of islands in the sky, What's the fucking first game you could pop up in your mind? It should be Skyward Sword. You know, and then they also talked about what is it in Twilight Princess, those fucking nightmare fuel people lived in that sky dungeon. I don't even want to call it people. It's like a fucking weird anthropomorphic duck or something. But anyway, just to rewatch. See, because the thing is that if this is the beginning, we do have a ton of references to the other games. I don't know, maybe if this is not a sequel to Breath of the Wild, whenever Hyrule itself kind of comes into play, they adopt those names and they're carried on throughout because they have like Lon Lon the Ranch, you know. I don't believe it's specifically called Lon Lon Ranch in Breath of the Wild, but I could be wrong on that. Yeah. That did not age well. All right, and where was the other one? Where was the first one? The very first Breath of the Wild 2 first trailer. Okay, it's right here. Mm-hmm. So there's something with the green on it. That green, whenever you mention Legend of Zelda and the color green, what are you thinking? You're thinking Link, right? Like you should be anyway. So maybe that entity, whatever it is, was like trying to keep, I assume, demise. I do not believe that is canon. I do not believe that. I could be completely wrong though. It's just a first hot take. But demise has all that shit with him. This is much more magical than Ganon ever looked. You know, this is more supernatural kind of stuff that demise has. Okay. See, and I guess we're supposed to assume those are Breath of the Wild continuations of those characters. Except she doesn't have long hair. So I don't know. I mean, it's easy enough to cut your hair, right? But what was that from? That's a pretty prominent symbol there. What the fuck is that from? I don't know it off the top of my head. Was that in Termina? At some point? I don't know. I'm not going to go look for it right now, though. Okay. Hold on. Can I do this frame by frame? Okay. So there's that hand, which is Link's hand. He's like projecting it, like, I don't know, Miss Marvel. Y'all are into Marvel. So it's gotta be Link. And that's, I don't know. That cannot be Ganon. I'm just so not convinced that that's Ganon. I think it's demise. Okay, go back a little. Okay, what are they doing here? So he's like, maybe Demise is breaking up Hyrule, and as Hyrule gets fractured, Hylia puts her plan into motion to save Hyrule in whatever way that they can. See, that shit right there looks, I don't know. That seems familiar to me because of the paws. Kind of reminds me of Turtle Rock. Kind of, probably not really. Or shit, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that arm, I know people have already done like extensive analysis on this. Okay. So that hand is helping Link. Link is falling or something. Maybe Zelda? Maybe? Do we get a good look at Zelda's attire? Where is that? Where do we see Zelda? See, what is that too? No, don't do that. Okay. That's not a very good angle. Okay, so Link is drinking from the water there. I'm just trying to put everything in context with this brand new trailer we just got. Yeah. It's Demise corrupting the land. And these crystals shit. That may be Zelda then. Wait, because she doesn't have tips on her glove. Okay. Who's... How can I go back slightly? Okay, they both don't have glove tips. Yeah. And I'm thinking the one on the bottom is probably Zelda. Highlighted with the gold. Okay. That it's it's Demise. It's Demise. It has to be. It just fucking has to be. Yeah, why do I keep doing that? So I think that green energy is some sort of thing that bears that courage Triforce power, possibly, because we do see Link using that kind of stuff. Seeing right here, I don't know if I'm looking too far into this. I probably am. These are two triangles. Or is the third one? You know? Maybe Faeror. Well, no. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, and we have this. This symbol again. Damn, what was that symbol? It's like right fucking on the edge of my tongue. It's very spooky. And look, eyes glowing red. Red magical fire bullshit. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So let's go back to the new one. Here.
こんにちは。ゼルダの伝説シリーズプロデューサー、
Okay.
大変申し訳ありません。
I mean, it's like if Skyward Sword was completely remade. Or not completely, but you get what I'm saying.
続編の舞台は前
I mean, Link doesn't just fall through to the skies like that. I mean, he does, but it's very suspect that he does it the exact same way as the Skyward Sword Link.
作ブレスオブザワイルドでの
Okay, the adventure in the sequel will take place not just on the ground.
地上フィールドだけでなく空の上にも広がると前回お伝えしましたが、拡張された世界はそれだけではなく、そこで皆さんを待
There will be an even wider variety of
ち
features.
受ける新たな出会いや新たな遊びも
See, he does have the Master Sword. That kind of throws a kink into my... Well, no, it actually doesn't. If this is a sequel to Breath of the Wild 2, and, like my fucking batshit insane, probably wrong theory, of that also being the prequel to Skyward Sword.
前作以上に多彩な
See, Link... Yeah, because that's a fucking fully fledged Master Sword.
ものとなっています。
Right? Maybe like it gets fucked up by the malice that Demise is making. I don't know. I'm sure there's a fucking timey-wimey answer.
そうした続編での体験を特別なものにするべく、開発チーム一同
Okay, I
引
got
き
you.
続き総力を挙げて取り組んでいきますので、
Okay, fantastic. Where's the other one though? Shut up, Arlo. The new fucking trailer. Come on. Where's my trailer? There it is. Watch it again. Oh, fuck. God damn it. It's gonna be unedited. You can see how fucking stupid I am. Okay. Anyway. I'm trying to think of anything that would be. Maybe they're the Sheikah monks. Possibly. Because these things down here could be the hands that they give you the little fucking orbs. See, I wonder if these are going to be the 7 sages that are going to battle against the moblins and all that. I mean, sage can be like anyone though, right? It's not like a magic user. At least in this world. Yeah. They got so much. I mean, we're all in agreement, though, right? That this is depicting the 7 sages. Who knows? Perhaps this shit. Perhaps that entity was the thing to make the sages. Like he was the first to have that sage role passed down through whatever means. And again, there's Hylia getting completely wrecked. It looks like it's very Link to the Past-ish. Right before you go into the Dark World. See, and that's interesting. What does that mean? What is this weird handshake thing? What's going on with that? And who's over here? Who knows? I mean, look at that. Even this has that Skyward Sword architecture, definitely cell shaded-esque kind of thing about it. Watercolor paint, whatever it is. See, and they're clearly like trying to build shit up there. Like someone on the island let down some kind of magical rope and they're kind of trying to build onto the islands in the sky. And this is like super advanced tech. I mean, it looks like that. It doesn't look like a fucking parachute or hang glider or anything. Like, it looks technological. A little bit. Yeah. Shit. Wait. This is the bird guy. Oh, shit. You found out. This is the bird guy on the left. Or whatever he is. I'm calling him bird guy. I know he's not a bird. But that entity is doing that handshake that I mentioned earlier with Zelda. So that's something. And I do think that this, double snake consuming itself, that's the thing that really makes me think that this is a sequel to Breath of the Wild, but again, also a prequel to Skyward Sword. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. God bless you. God, I don't even believe in God. But God bless you for sticking around with my ramblings. What do you think? I think there's something here. I'm like very, very convinced about it. But anyway, all right. Tears of the Kingdom, right? Like, Tears of the Kingdom would be Hyrule's unmaking, Hyrule being fractured. That's like the tears, the kingdom is dying or dead. Except for the little, strand of hope that we have in the sky. And look, wait a minute. God damn it. Move your shit. Okay. God. There. We can see the Master Sword is here, going through the Z like normal, but down here, it's like technological. Technology looks incredibly similar to stuff that we've seen in Skyward Sword. Incredibly similar. Anyway, okay. Thank you for listening to me. I'm a stupidly small YouTuber, 40 subs, 38, whatever. Anyway, I stream every night if you're going to watch, like people do. I don't know. It's really fun. I stream for like 6 to 8 hours. But it's very disheartening because nobody gives a fuck. And I'm fully aware of that. But anyway, that's all. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.